Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. The season finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians was released in March this year. A series of 20 seasons started in 2007, and as they grew in their lives and careers, the fans grew with them. It may not be the most rated show in history, but it still has an honest fan base who enjoyed the drama, excitement, and the glimpse of what celebrity life is all about. It is certainly not unicorns and glitters all the time. After all, they are people like us, but with an added responsibility to live up to the image we have of them. Now that the series is over, I think it's time we sit back down and reflect on the moments we will never forget. Before we start though, make sure you give the subscribe button a tap and hit the bell icon to get future updates before anyone else does. Let's dive in! Number 1. Kylie's most embarrassing moment, Season 1, Episode 1. In the very first episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kylie, who was then 10 years old, casually walks up to a stripper pole, which was naturally gifted by her older sister, Kim. Naturally, Kylie says, "Look what I can do," before twirling upside down on the pole in play clothes and a pair of metallic heels. "Oh my god, how did you learn how to do that?" Kim squeals. While the not-so-impressed then-dad, Caitlyn, says, "I don't think that's appropriate." In a later interview, Kylie said that the stripper pole was the most embarrassing scene ever, and she wished it never happened. Number 2. You're Doing Amazing, Sweetie, Season 1, Episode 4. It's amazing that we have so many moments since the beginning of the show. This is, however, the first ever real meme of the KUWTK universe. It's a quote from Kris Jenner, spoken as she took photos of her daughter Kim's nude save for strategically placed Pearl's Playboy shoot. Jenner later poked fun at herself in Ariana Grande's Thank You Next video, happily manning a video camera as Grande and her parodied plastics danced in a faux school performance. Number 3. This is a Case for the FBI, Season 1, Episode 8. The family lives around scandals. The episode finale of the Season 1, Kim finds out a has-been trying to sell photos of an underage Courtney stolen by a teenage Kim as a practical joke to a magazine. After talking to a lawyer, Kris declares the situation a case for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Those are the people you call when you have a really big-time, grown-up problem and they come to help. Number 4. 365 Days of Kim, Season 2, Episode 9. Remember the time Kim used to go out with the NFL player Reggie Bush? The episode was memorable. Kim planned a sweet and sexy calendar gift for her beau, but Kris, being Kris, tries to monetize. Number 5. Kim's obsession of taking selfies, Season 3, Episode 1. Khloe Kardashian had to face jail time in 2007 for the violation related to prohibition and DUI arrest. The moment gave us another timeless quote by Kris Jenner. When this was going on, Kim stood there taking selfies upon selfies, and Kris says, "Kim, would you stop taking selfies? Your sister is going to jail." Take this statement out of the context, and it is hilarious and timeless. Number 6. Courtney gives birth to Mason, Season 4, Episode 11. When the eldest Kardashian sister gave birth to her and Scott Disick's first child, Mason, the doctor gave her the opportunity to take an even more active role. We'll let Khloe recap for us. Dr. Crane, he's like, "Oh, your baby's halfway out. Do you want to touch the baby?" And Courtney's like, "Sure," and she just reaches down and pulls him out. Court did the same in the Season 7 episode documenting the birth of Mason's sister, Penelope. The milestone also found Kim reflecting on how much her nephew looked like her late father, Robert Kardashian. He's so hairy and Armenian, it really shows how strong the Kardashians' genes are. Number 7. Kim, There's People That Are Dying, Season 6, Episode 11. In this episode, Kim's then-fiancé joins his future in-laws on a vacation. He tries to have some fun with his future possible wife by throwing her in the waters of the Pacific Ocean. It was a bad idea, but made a hilarious scene. As she realizes her plunge in the water has come to the cost of her expensive piece of jewelry. If you're trying to imagine what expensive is, a pair of earrings that cost $75 grand is pretty expensive in my opinion. As she continues to sob, the ever-level-headed Courtney weighs in. "Kim, there's people that are dying." But don't worry, despite Kim's meltdown, the earrings were later found by Kylie. Number 8. Kane condos Kim's closet, Season 7, Episode 15. Before organizing consultant Marie Kondo became a household name, Kim recruited her then-boyfriend, Kane West, to help her clean out her closet. And he maybe took her request a bit too literally. This episode is also notable because it features an appearance of Oprah Winfrey and an emotional family therapy session that ended with Rob Kardashian breaking into tears. Number 9. Kris meets Caitlyn, Season 11, Episode 4. Kris and her former spouse confront the tension between them following Caitlyn's very public gender transition. Kris says, "Just that first look at Caitlyn is so surreal, and I feel like it will take me a second to get my bearings. But I've got to hand it to her, she looks great." Number 10. Paris, Season 13, Episode 2. Kim recalls her harrowing Paris robbery at gunpoint in one of the show's most emotional moments. "Tonight's episode is going to be very tough for me," Kardashian tweeted before it aired. "However, I thought it was important to share this story through my eyes and not in an interview where my own words could be twisted." Number 11. Betrayal, Season 15, Episodes 12 and 13. As a pregnant Khloe nears her due date, gossip blogs publish reports of her NBA player boyfriend, Tristan Thompson, cheating on her multiple times, with one incident allegedly taking place at an Arlington, Virginia nightclub. Khloe's sisters and mom rally around her and see the Thompson in confessional interviews. But when Khloe gives birth, she emphasizes that there will be no drama in the hospital room, as Tristan is there to support her and meet their daughter. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ding the bell. Don't forget to share your most memorable parts from the episodes. I will see you in the next one, guys.